What's up, guys? So we're in day 2 now. Uh, Much better than day 1. Gotta say, way better than day 1. Honestly, woke up feeling like $1,000,000. Didn't take any headache medicine. Did not take any vitamins, anything like that. Just like I said, stuck to the meds that I need to take for my stomach and my baby aspirin that I've been taking for blood pressure. But energy wise, amazing today. A couple of periods of just yawning and a little tired. But most of the day, majority, 90% of the day, I've been full of energy. Actually thinking about going to bed here in a little bit and kind of full of energy. Really think I need to watch some TV or do something to wind down a little bit. Definitely feeling the effects of the fast. Definitely think it's a great thing. Definitely feeling like I am pepped back up again, almost like starting keto all over again. Definitely feel the rejuvenation. They say with over periods of 24 hours, the process of autophagy kicks in right around 18 to 24 hours. So what is autophagy? Autophagy is getting rid of the leftover cells, the dead cells that are in your body that may not be being used anymore, maybe overran, are just not needed anymore. So what autophagy does is it goes through your body and eliminates all these cells and rejuvenates new cells. So hence why I said I feel like I started keto all over again, because it's almost like my body's going through a reset. Like I said, I did a lot of this fasting due to the fact that I cheated over Memorial Day weekend. Definitely needed something to reboot me, to kick back into ketosis, get heavy back into it, and hopefully become fat adapted at a high rate. Tomorrow will definitely be a high rate, as I will be over 48 hours here in a little bit. Staying in front of the clock, I'm actually over 48 hours. Apologize for that. So now I'm over 48 hours. My body is fully probably fat adapted and burning fat at a high rate. Did look into a couple videos from Dr. Jason Fung today. Understand with fasting, we do eliminate a lot of water from our body during fasting, hence why you need to make sure you stay hydrated, drink lots of water. You can't have coffee and tea black with no sugars, sweeteners, nothing like that. But make sure you're drinking a lot of water. You can get highly dehydrated doing fasting. But he did mention that a lot of people get disappointed when they come off of fasting because they have lost, say, 5-10 pounds during a fast of 3 to 5 days. And within a day, they've gained 3 or 4 pounds back. The reason being is that each pound of fat that we hold in our bodies is 3,000 calories burned. So whether you burn 3,000 calories from eating less or from exercise, whatever the case may be, that deficit of calories or exercise at 3,000 calories equals 1 pound of fat. So if I haven't eaten in 2 days, that's about 3,000 calories of what I've normally been eating on keto, that I'll probably lose a pound of fat. So when I woke up this morning, I lost a pound. Part of that was probably water. Part of that was probably fat. Tomorrow morning, I may lose 2, 3, or 4 pounds. Who knows? But I'm not going to be doing this primarily for weight loss. Intermittent fasting definitely works a lot better for weight loss. Doing prolonged fasting is all about autophagy and longevity. So worrying about your long-term health, your long-term fight over disease and viruses, autophagy helps recover from that. So especially if you're sick or you cheat on keto, fasting will help that autophagy rejuvenate everything. So it'll help rejuvenate your cells, your immune system, to kick you back in and be feeling a lot better. It'll also help if you cheated. It'll help kick your body back into ketosis and start burning fat again instead of carbohydrates. So fasting has its benefits, but weight loss is probably not at the top of the benefits for prolonged fasting. Intermittent fasting, absolutely. Intermittent fasting, if you're doing like an 18-hour fast after 6 hours of eating, yes, it'll help your body burn fat. The excess fat storage that we hold in our bodies, it'll help burn that. The prolonged fasting also will help burn at a high rate. and it will probably help my stage of ketosis and all that, but it's not about weight loss with prolonged fasting as it is longevity and getting into autophagy and regenerating cells and getting rid of those dead cells. The big thing about autophagy is it helps prevent, and has been proven with studies that has been proven to prevent Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. So, I mean, this is something that, is pretty wild in disease in elderly right now. I lost my grandfather to Alzheimer's. Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's disease. So that's the thing, is we don't realize that a lot of this stuff could be caused by food, by diabetes, by different things like that. We just grow up hearing, oh, so-and-so's got diabetes. It's just something they obtained from growing up, or it's genetics, or whatever. What we don't realize is that a lot of it has to do with sugar. A lot of it has to do with eating the wrong way. And if we just do a couple of changes, lower our carb count per day, if we fast a couple of times a week, if we do some intermittent fasting to prolong fasting, that'll help us to prevent these diseases and viruses from happening. Another thing I've definitely been feeling is like wide awake. I mean, this has definitely made me feel like I didn't even need coffee today. I probably had 2 cups, which normally I'm drinking energy drinks. In the morning, I probably have an energy drink, and I usually have a cup or 2 of coffee at work after that energy drink sometime during the day. But I haven't needed it. I've had 2 cups of coffee because it was break time. It was just a habitual thing, not it needed the energy boost, really. Maybe 1 cup helped me to get out of like the yawning, but other than that, really didn't need the coffee. So now I'm going into the stages tomorrow of how to break my fast. So now that I've been doing this for over 48 hours now, tomorrow I'm looking to break my fast. So a lot of people's questions are, how do you break a fast? Well, that's kind of new for me, because intermittent fasting, you almost kind of just go right into a normal ketogenic meal. Prolonged fasting is almost like when you go to the doctor and you have to fast for a long time because you go into surgery or have some kind of procedure done. Going right back into normal eating after something like that is not the smartest thing in the world. Your body has been emptied out for a period of time. If you have heavy sugars or the wrong foods, they may go through your digestive system not feeling well. May do some damage to the cells. And I mean, after all the work you've done and the dedication to fasting, why would you want to go destroy that work that's already been done? So I'm going to probably start light, maybe with some bone broth, probably halfway through the day, maybe around noon or around 2. Just have some bone broth to get my intestines back into running and help them with bone broth. Bone broth has intestinal benefits to help clean you out, like probiotics. Then I'll probably follow that with like an avocado, just some nice healthy fat, just to try to get my body used to processing again. And then, I'll probably hold off until dinner time after that, and go out to dinner with my wife and kind of have just a regular protein and fat kind of meal. Probably keep the carbs a little out for that first day. Maybe if I do have carbs, it might be a little bit in like a dressing or something that's not a big deal. Or try to, if I'm going to stick to something sweet, make it, a sweetener like erythritol or stevia that really doesn't influence my insulin levels right away. One thing with fasting is when you go back to the normal eating, you don't want to spike your insulin right away. So don't go grab like a keto bar or any kind of like keto snacks, gummy bears, something like that that's keto friendly, that some people might say keto friendly, and you go and eat that because you've had cravings. Don't go into that. You are literally going to tear up your intestines, and it's going to mess with your body a little bit. It might feel like you're going out of ketosis or back into ketosis all over again. Just ease your way in. It brought back a story for me for when I had a procedure done and went out afterwards and ate hot dogs right after fasting for 12 to 18 hours. It tore me up. Wasn't eating healthy then, wasn't doing anything to eat healthy then, but it still messed me up because I went a long time without eating, and then I put something like corn dogs into my body, and it tore me up. All the carbs and all that not healthy meat going into my body for the first time in hours. So I don't suggest doing things like that. Eat healthy, eat something healthy. If you're gonna have vegetables, maybe steam them so they're soft and the fiber process is a little easier than raw vegetables. Maybe hold off on raw vegetables for a day. But these are just some of the tips that I've read online, you know. These are just some of the things that I've been reading about, things that I've been trying to figure out for myself so I can look into this. Prolonged fasting is probably something you should do every couple months just to kind of help rejuvenate your cells and rejuvenate your body and get yourself deeper into ketosis. But for me, you know, I did enjoy this. Definitely feel the energy. Really can't say much. This second day has been overwhelmingly easier. I gotta say that first day was a little tough. I had a lot of cravings going through my head, but today, totally different day. It was just mind-boggling to me that I didn't crave food, didn't have cravings for snacks, didn't have cravings for sugar, any of those things. I literally just kept drinking water, had like 2 cups of coffee, like I said, and I was fine the rest of the day. So any comments or advice or concerns or anything like that, please go ahead and feel free to comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give me some ideas. Like I said, if you have any other ideas, you got questions you want me to answer, I can do more videos about different things. I am working on a YouTube channel. It will be the hashtags that are in this video will be the names of a couple channels that I'm going to be starting up. One for keto, one for just motivational stuff, maybe a little bit of different ideas, and might even start like a tech channel. But keep your eyes out, keep your eyes peeled, and support me as much as you can, and just keep ketoing on.